Winters.
And good morning. It is 16 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from the Chaves County Health Council, of course, Joann Lopez and Jennifer Smith are back with us, and they just keep letting you back in here from Boys and Girls Club. Of course, Boys and Girls Club, they're the ones that are going to be making everybody get up early that day to do some running and have some fun. But
it's good morning. To start the day.
Exactly. So, good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Good. So, in case folks aren't aware, August the 6th, mark this on your calendars, just a couple weeks away, is the 2022 Chaves County Health Fair. It's going to be happening once again, and the good news is everything is going to be over at the Convention and Civic Center. It's all one location. It's all in person. It's all like it was a couple years ago, back before this whole COVID thing started entering our vocabulary. So that's probably the best news is it's a regular old health fair this year, right? But let's go ahead and since we have you in early, let's start off. The actual day will kick off with a 5K that Boys and Girls Club's putting together. Talk a little bit about that.
So it sign up starts at 6:30.
Okay.
Run starts at 7. It's only an hour run. It's not, too long. Basically, it's going to start at the convention center and head west.
Okay.
And then you're going to hit Louisiana, grab a bottle of water, and turn back around and come back. You don't have to run either. You can walk.
It's a fun run.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's a fun run. You dress up in your 80s outfit. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw scooters racing each other down there.
We could now that we've got some.
Exactly.
And if you wore a costume that has a pocket for your smartphone, then you can order on the app and then, use the app, use the scooters.
Exactly.
Now, I don't think you're winning any trophies for scooting the 5K.
No.
But you're having fun and getting out there and helping Boys and Girls Club and all that.
Exactly.
So it's now, if you're trying to be competitive, by all means, knock yourself out. If you want to, whatever it is you do, eat a pound of spaghetti and shave your legs and do all that stuff they do to get ready for marathons, knock yourself out. But you don't have to.
No, you don't. Especially that early in the morning.
And then, and obviously, all the proceeds for the 5K are going back into the programs and everything for Boys and Girls Club.
Exactly.
What is the cost to sign up for the 5K at this point?
$30.
$30.
Yep.
And can you sign up to the day of, or is there a deadline?
You can sign up to the day of. We are placing shirt orders basically Friday. So if you've officially paid for it by Friday, you're guaranteed a shirt.
Okay.
If you pay for it afterwards, if there's shirts left over, you get one. If not, then we're sorry.
And it may or may not fit. Just saying.
Exactly. It may or may not fit.
If you're just saying, if you need like a 2X, and we're like, well,
we have a small.
We got medium. Here you go.
Exactly. But you can put it in like a shadow box and hang it on your wall.
There you go.
There's ideas there.
Or, crowbar yourself in there and start running. Maybe it'll fit by the time you finish. But the point is to have some fun with it.
Exactly.
Come out and get physical. That's we're trying to help out the Boys and Girls Club here, but we want to promote getting physical and getting out there, and even if you're not taking it seriously like the hardcore 5K marathon runners and those folks are, the whole point is to get out there. So you're not, as far as a competition goes, we don't recommend you grabbing the scooters and things. But if you're just out there to have some fun with your family, get out in the sun, run around, and get some exercise, then come on out, have some fun. My recommendation is wear 80s costumes that allow movement.
Yes.
So if you want to go with, say, Jabba the Hutt, that might not be.
It could be a little awkward.
You might need some friends to make that happen.
Yeah, maybe Jabba the Hutt on a scooter.
Tail wagging behind.
E.T. on a bike.
That would be perfect.
Oh,
Why can't you get like maybe dad plays Elliot and we could put the kid in a E.T. in the basket in the front.
Hey, that's a great plan.
We want to keep the 80s themes going.
Exactly.
And of course, if you have friends, then you can adjust your 80s theme accordingly.
Yes.
So say you've got 4 friends, you could do A-Team, or or perhaps maybe you do a band. I see Josie and the Pussycats running around out there, or who knows? Even anything. Pick your 80s. Max Headroom would be a good one.
Yeah.
You get a Max Headroom, like with a guy with a TV on his head, and that cartoony, computery, digital look from the 80s there that they had. Let's do all that. So, but anyway, that's going to kick off the day on the 6th. But then we have a schedule of events that go on till noon. You start signing up for the race at 6:30 and registration. Then you start running at 7, and then beginning at 8 a.m. everything will open up there at the Convention and Civic Center. They're going to have exhibits, booths, the screenings, all the things that are part of a health fair, which we'll let you guys talk a little bit more about here in a minute. And then and that'll go till about noon, and then. Of course, 8:30 will kind of be the opening, I guess you say, ceremonies of everything there, welcoming people, doing presentations and things like that. And then about 11, they'll start doing like giveaways and drawings and all that. And then about noon, everything will be tuckered out and tired and ready to pack up and go home by then. So that's kind of the plan for the day, right?
Yeah.
So, ladies, what's some of the events that are some of the booths and things that people can expect at this year's health fair?
Well, we're going to do a ribbon cutting since we're going to be back just as big as the first year. We're going to kick it off with a ribbon cutting at 7:45.
Okay.
I believe with the red coats.
Okay.
And then once
they're giant scissors.
Yes. Once we start at 8 o'clock, all the vendors are going to be there ready to go. 8:30 is whenever we have some demos and talks going from some organizations.
Okay.
We've got like a Tai Chi demo.
Okay, so if you want to see some of those demonstrations, probably usually like some dance demonstrations, some like you said, some martial arts, those kind of things.
Yeah.
So you'll see those. All that'll get underway about 8:30.
Yeah, we're gonna have those scheduled out, and
they'll go on through noon, I guess, from 8:30 to about noon, depending on each group will have a X amount of time doing their thing.
Oh yeah. We've already got it all scheduled out, and we'll have a schedule up and point you in the direction of the rooms for the demos and the talks.
So if your family's part of one of those, and you're going to want to make sure you're hanging around that area around that time. So.
Oh yeah, and we'll make announcements all day whenever a new demo or a talk's going to start. And then we're going to have the mobile mammogram bus there.
Okay.
Doing mammograms starting from 8 o'clock until 5 o'clock. So they're going to stay later.
So do you need to pre-register for that, or can you do it all right there?
So it's best if you pre-register.
Okay.
But if you are not able to, or for whatever reason, you can just go and you can walk up. They will take walk-ins.
Okay. But
And
save yourself a little bit of time and a headache if you pre-register. That way you can roll up at your appointed time and take care of business and then go on about the rest of your fair.
If you've got insurance, please register ahead of time because that takes time. If you don't have insurance, we did get a grant from United Way of Chaves County to cover mammograms for people that don't have insurance, or maybe their insurance won't cover the entire cost of the mammogram.
Okay.
We've got that
still
money.
a thing? I didn't know that was still a thing. I thought if mammograms were pretty much, insurance look at that. It's like, you need okay, good. You're good because it's preventative.
It's one of those of maybe you got a copay.
Gotcha.
And you can't pay the copay.
But if you have trouble, then thanks to the United Way grant there's some help there for folks.
Yeah, we don't
want
somebody not having insurance to be a barrier to get this kind of thing.
Well, and this is one of those screenings. Once you hit, the milestones in life there, a certain age, you need to have these done. And your body doesn't care if you can afford the screenings or not. It's and let's face it, breast cancer is one of those things when they catch it early, it's not a big deal. And I mean it's a big deal, but it's not a death sentence. It's something it's very, very
Early
treatable.
detection,
Very treatable. It's kind of like colon cancer. Colon cancer is one of the slowest moving cancers, but if you don't have the screenings, then it's got plenty of time to do its dirty work here. If you catch it, that's why they tell you 45, go do it. What's mammograms? Is it
40?
40 is the first year for mammograms?
Yeah, so the mammogram bus, you have to be 40 or older, not have a mammogram within the last year.
Okay.
So
good deal. I would imagine if you have a family history of breast cancer, you probably want to be doing those screenings before 40. At this event, if someone's under 40 that wants one, can they request that, or is it just for 40 and over?
That would be a talk to the mammogram bus people. Whenever they're there, they might make.
I imagine if you talk and if your story is like, okay, maybe it is probably to your benefit to get, but to be honest, they'll tell you. You tell them the story, and they'll say, no, wait till you're 40, you'll be fine. Or, sorry, we can't do it today, but schedule with your doctor and get it done. But please reach out. Would be best to go to like the Health Council's Facebook for information on registering.
Yeah,
pre-registering for the mammograms.
Yeah, we've been
and all
sharing
that.
the flyer for that. It's got a web link on the flyer and a phone number. So if you are not web savvy, you don't want to do it, you can call them and set up your appointment.
Okay, very good. So that'll be there. I got to ask this. I know we're past deadlines for sponsorships and those opportunities. However, if some late Lucy comes rolling up right now and says, I want to get in, is there still opportunity, or is it's done deal? It's filled up?
It's done deal, set. Yes.
So let it be written, so let it be done.
Mapping out the convention center for all the booths.
Good.
And we're meeting with them on Wednesday, so it's 100% done.
All right, good. So all we're waiting to happen now is the event.
You might set up outside on the sidewalk with a table if you bring your own table and stuff, but you're not going to be inside.
Officially, we're full.
Yes.
This is great. That's great to have. I'm great to hear that. It's going to be so when folks come out to the fair on the 6th, that's going to be a packed to the gills convention center full of booths and information and fun stuff too. I mean, we always talk about, get your mammograms, get your blood pressure checked, get these things. And yes, that's the message of this health fair, is to remind people to regularly have these screenings, but then give that opportunity for folks that can't do that regularly to do some of those, at least to get that check or at least to line up with healthcare providers. That's really the biggest goal of this event, is to encourage the public to come and take a look and be cognizant of their health. Telling you, educating and telling you, because let's face it, medical history changes as quickly as, I want to say medical technology changes as quickly as it is invented sometimes. And it's so obviously what we were told when we were younger is not always the truth now. And things that they learn, it's just, look at colon cancer screening. I mean, that was a thing you never touched till you're above 50, even above 60, I think, years ago. Now they're saying 45-year-olds should be worrying about that, guys. Same with mammograms and these others, these screening milestone-type screening events. They're moving these down earlier and earlier because, one, the equipment's getting better. Like getting a mammogram in 2022 is a lot different getting a mammogram in 1992. You know what I mean? It's just a different animal altogether.
Oh, yeah.
Not saying it's a walk in the park picnic. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, oh, yeah, you should get 7 of them. They're fun.
Keep coming back.
It's like a ride at Six Flags. Just get right back in. It's not that, but it's not nearly as uncomfortable. It's not nearly as invasive as it used to be. And they're 10 times more accurate than they used to be. Things and I know just from my own wife's personal experiences, it's kind of created some scary moments for people because they're so good at detecting stuff that they're like, hey, something's there. We can't tell what it is yet. We got to do a little bit more experiment. But they can see it, where 10 years ago, they're like, we wouldn't have never saw that. You know what I mean? And that's so now we're kind of like, all right, we see something. We need to make sure if it's something, we're just no big deal.
And the mobile will be using the 3D scan.
Okay. Yeah. And that's probably the more advanced.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not up on what's the latest. And I don't know if it's like razor blades. Now with 37 blades.
Quicker.
I don't know if it's like that or not. But the point is, we want to get people to come out and be a part of this too. And of course, don't forget, there's a reason why this is always set for August, right around back to school time. If you need sports physicals, and there's always the giveaways of backpacks and school supplies and things like that for the family. So please come out and get all of your swag and get all that stuff. But at the same time, make an appointment or talk to some of the booths and talk to some of the different groups that are there at the event.
Yeah, pick up a bag and collect all the little giveaways.
We'll have at least 250 backpacks. We're going to have a whole lot more than that, and those are all going to be first come, first serve. We're also going to have Olympian Beauty Academy is going to be giving out 100 haircut coupons.
Nice.
So you can get a coupon and go get a free haircut for kids. We're giving away.
And they've been doing that for years, right?
Yeah.
They do that every year. They're great. as far as helping out the community. And to be honest, a lot of these groups you're mentioning have been doing these events at the health fair or through their own organizations for many years now.
Yeah,
so
we've got Western Sky we've got an office full of boxes of backpacks
Nice.
from Western Sky because they're providing 250 backpacks, and then every organization that has a booth has to bring backpacks as well.
Oh, good. That's kind of their entry fee for being
Yep.
As part of kids.
As part of their entry fee
Love
is
it.
having to bring backpacks with school supplies because we want to make sure that kids have a good start to school.
Well, and that's let's face it. When we talk about kids getting back to school and all that, that's why the haircuts and all, because it literally is setting the table for them to succeed. Now they're not worrying about how do I look, do I have my stuff. They're focusing on what's the first day of school going to be like, and who's going to be my teacher, who's going to be my friends, who's going to, all the stuff that we think about in school.
And we're going to have some fun giveaways too. We're going to be giving away some bikes and helmets and scooters with helmets. And we're going to be giving away a family pass to the aquatic center and family pass to the zoo. And we've got a bunch of gift cards that we're going to give out for different denominations. And some organizations are going to provide like gift bags and gift baskets.
Good deal.
So we're going to have a ton of stuff to give away, and we're going to make it worth your while to come out and
Very
spend
good.
the day with us.
So please mark it on your calendars. Again, it'll be August 6th from, officially the expo is 8 a.m. to noon, but you're going to get out there about 6:30 for the 5K fun run and everything. Where is everybody meeting for the 5K at?
Just right there at the convention center.
Right there at the convention. So everything will be right there. So just park there at the convention center, and then you're going to run your 5K, do it, and then you're already there. You can just mosey on in with your A-team compatriots or whoever you brought in with your 80s theme.
We'll also be announcing the winner of our T-shirt design contest.
Do we have? Obviously, everything's been selected and all of that stuff. What's Have you leaked the design yet or anything? I haven't seen it.
It's on our Facebook page.
Okay.
We've got a Survey Monkey going that has all of the designs on there. Just go to our Facebook page, and it's down there a little ways, but we'll keep sharing it.
Good deal. And by the way, for the Footloose 5K run, this is the OG Footloose. I appreciate the generations.
Bacon.
I appreciate the generations that like this 2000s version of Footloose. It's fine and dandy. You Juliana Huff fans, good for you. But it's no Kevin Bacon Footloose.
Yeah, no, this is Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, this we're all OG. So if you're gonna go Footloose themed, that's fine. But you got to go 80, not Juliana Huff. Footloose. That don't count. We're talking Kevin Bacon Footloose. Tight jeans, VW Beetle, dancing in a barn when no one's looking, that whole thing. Yeah. That's what we want.
Exactly.
John Lithgow's the preacher telling everybody dancing's bad. That's what we want. Sarah Jessica Parker is the love, the whole thing. We want it all.
Yes, sir.
And if you have any questions about anything related to the health fair, like and follow the Chaves County Health Council on Facebook, and you can see there's an event page for the health fair there too. I believe all the links for the fun run is there too as well.
It's there. It's on our Facebook page,
Boys and Girls Club
of Chaves and Lincoln Counties, and then even our website as well has the link too.
Good deal. And of course, there's lots going on with Boys and Girls Club right now too.
Yes.
Of course, back to school, all of that stuff. If folks want to learn more about the programs for the school season here coming up, what's the best way to reach out to the Boys and Girls Club?
Either giving us a phone call or jumping on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Either one will get you to somebody or help you figure out what you need to know.
There's so many, and they're career opportunities too. They're looking for folks to help mentor and work with the kids, but also looking it's a great opportunity for after school. Where they come and bring the kids to the facility there.
Yep.
They work on homework. They work on, all
we even
the cool.
have dance parties on Fridays.
There you go. Footloose dance parties?
Potentially.
Well, they are kids. I mean, they can't give all 80s. Eventually, they're going to want things that they want. Hey, can we do something from 2025, 2015 at least? Come on. Why is everything 1985? Well, is there anything we missed? Anything we wanted to get that we didn't get a chance to talk about? We got wrapped up in Doc Brown stuff or something.
We just want to thank all of our sponsors. There's way too many for us to say here. We'd be here all morning.
Maybe your last Monday before the expo, when you guys are on the show here, we can run down every one of these sponsors.
Yeah, it's a lot, and we've been sharing. We've got our flyer up on Facebook.
Yeah.
So we've got the official flyer with the schedule and all of our sponsors.
Yeah, and this one's got kind of like the title sponsors. It looks like
those are presenting sponsors. Those are the ones that jumped on board.
Yeah,
like at the beginning.
Good deal. Yeah, it's a lot longer list.
Oh yeah,
we went from this to this.
Yeah. We had a lot of organizations show up for us this year and sponsor the expo, and we're doing fantastic money wise. And so that's. Every penny that we get from the sponsors goes directly into the expo.
Absolutely.
And for, the space and the insurance and advertising and marketing, and it goes into all of these giveaways that we do. So the more sponsors we get, the more we can give out to the community.
Yeah. So thank you to all those sponsors. And like I said, even though we're at a point now we're not really accepting sponsors, if you rolled up and say, hey, here's a bunch of money to help out with this thing, hey, they're taking it in a heartbeat, but thank you for doing that.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to be on any printed material, but we definitely thank you on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
And at the event, we're going to have a slideshow showing all the sponsors.
And like you said, it's an investment in our community. That's what, and it's a win-win for you as a business too, because people are going to come here and they're going to go and participate, and they're going to say, man, I had a good time here. And then one day they're going to need your product and be like, oh yeah, I remember we were at the health event. So that's
and not all of our sponsors are health and wellness related. We've got some that are not health and wellness related that still get on board because they want to provide this for the community and help support it.
I love Bewitches, delicious sandwiches, but not all of those are good for my health. I'm just saying.
But she has some salads that are good for you, so.
Just saying, they're delicious, and I kill people for them. But
not only can she cook, she's the designer for our
she did the logo and everything
she's
too.
She's really awesome.
I had the 1947 like a week ago, and that thing was the bomb. I've had other sandwiches that are great, but that one hit home, man. Something about that one hit home.
Yeah, we had Bewitches last night. So it was good.
Very good. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week. And folks, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. If you still want to get involved in some way, shape, or form, you're not going to get on the materials, the spot, but love your help, and then make plans to attend. Sign up for the 5K. Like I said, you don't have to be an athlete. You just come have some fun. If you're looking for an excuse to wear your 80s costumes, here it is. If someone's been saying, man, someone bought me this Ghostbusters jumpsuit and I've had no reason to wear it.
Yeah, there you go.
Now you got a reason to wear it.
Perfect excuse.
Yeah, please support the run and sign up. It's a good cause. It helps kids in our community, and that $30 can go a long way.
Yeah. By the way, fellas, I know when I was a kid, Bo and Luke Duke, a lot of ladies looked at them. If y'all dress up like Bo and Luke Duke running around out there, I'm just saying you might get a date. Not so much Uncle Jesse, but Bo and Luke, you might get a date. Or Daisy. Yeah, you definitely get a date if you dress up like Daisy. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Mike.